guys, I'm George with Six Sided Paradise, and today I'm going to put together this quick little MDF kit. It is by a company called Warsenal. It is the Chop Shop. It's color printed MDF, so you don't have to paint it. You kind of just put it together and throw it on the table. The things I'm going to use to put it together is just some PVA glue. I got a throwaway brush so that I could clean the edges or the excess glue, and a little sanding stick or poking tool so I could poke out the bits. Let's crack on and show you guys that it's not that hard or scary to put together. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to rip off this wrapper. Usually I like to do these kits by one of the sheets at a time, one sheet at a time, because the instructions are usually put together like that. This company, Warsenal, you can see all the instructions online, and they're pretty easy to follow. So let's just open this up. Now, another cool thing about this Warsenal set, the Chop Shop, is that it's pretty much it's two sets in one. There's a set called the Rem Garage, the Sig1 Rem Garage, and that's pretty much what you get here. You get the garage, but what turns it into the Chop Shop is the addition of the second floor. So this is the first floor. This will be the garage floor. Now if we move this to the side, this will be the second floor, which is what you consider the Chop Shop. And then up here, or down here I shall say, you have the roof with the awning. So this is the back side, so that doesn't matter. But we'll start with the garage. Also come with Warsenal. Warsenal is nice enough to send you all the acrylic windows that go in the kit as well. So you'll see me using these throughout the build. Alright. So first stuff first, let's pop everything off. So just take your time and kind of go around each piece of terrain, each little piece. Obviously the color sets are a lot easier to see what you're popping out, but you know, just take your time, be patient. Everything just comes right out. There. So you see these that have all these little tight connections right here. You kind of want to force those out because you don't want to break those. So that's why we have our trusty little tool here. Then we'll just press down on those very easy to break points, and this should just pop it right through. These are great to put to the side so you can have some cleanup if you can't get your brush to it. Just like that, the sprue is completely clean. You can toss this guy to the side. Watch out. And then this is what we got to work with. Now, I know from experience that we're not going to need the shells and the drinks and all that stuff, so we'll just throw that stuff to the side. Little cool food stuff. Kit brings a lot of cool little neat things. You know, it brings like little food things and drinks and stuff. Sorry for my family hand that was changing oil yesterday. Alright, so put all this stuff to the side. We could put the doors to the side. Some walls like this one, as you can see, they'll have a little extra pop in. So here's the door. Just toss that guy. Please don't make a mess like me. Alright, cool. This thing. And then here we got the same thing. We got to cut out. We just pop it out. But don't throw away your sign for your garage. You're gonna want that later. Wow. Okay. And then now we could quickly go through the sprues and just make sure there's nothing that needs to be popped out. I think those two are good. This guy has a rope. Get the rope, throw him to the side. These little guys, you don't need them for right now. This guy, we want to make sure everything's popped out. This guy, as you can see here, inside on the fan blades, they all have little MDF pieces, so we just poke those through. Alright, that's all done there. Put this guy to the side. Check this last wall, all good. This is the door. Alright, let's get to building. So I know from experience, we're going to need this window and this window. We're also going to need the covers for these fans, and we're going to need the cover. We're going to need to install a little med box here. Alright, so we'll do that first. We got here we got the two windows, bam bam, and this is the third window. And then in this sheet right here, we have the two covers for the grill, for the fans, and this one. And these are the shelves that are going to build our little tower, our little shelving unit to hold all our food and drinks and stuff. So we'll toss that to the side. We don't need it right now, but we do need this guy for right now. All right, so first, I like to have the buildings oriented in the way the windows are going to go. So if you look at the floor plan, this is inside your garage. This is outside your garage. This is your front wall. And it's going to sit like this, because you have the driveway here. So I know for sure it's going to sit like this. So that means this side is the inside. So we want our windows on the inside. Alright. So we'll put this guy. And we'll have this guy here. Alright. Now I like to just get my glue. Give it a little shake. And then on the black side. On the black side. You'll just put a little dollop of glue. That's one. So since we don't want all that glue, we'll go to our handy dandy napkin and just tap that and get some of it off. And now we're gonna place our window as close as we can to the center there. We're gonna try to set it and forget it. The next window. We'll do the same thing, little dollop of glue. Don't worry too much about the excess glue. When the glue dries, it'll be pretty clear, and you're not going to really see that. Regardless, it'll look like rusty or stainy, dirty window. Obviously, you could be a lot more neat with it, but I feel like you don't really have to. I feel like the one thing you can do is what I did, which is you gotta remember lighting and put the light side facing up. So I will just redo these two windows and flip them so that the lighter side of the window is facing up. Make sure not to do that mistake with this guy. So this guy's in just a little dollop on the top and bottom. You can see as the brighter side, which should be when the light's reflecting on the window, so it'll be towards the top. Got it right there. This guy here belongs this little unit, so we'll just put a little dollop of glue on it. All right, and the last thing we need is now these guys. Now, while we let these windows dry, we're gonna go in and install the actual first part of the wall. So we're gonna get these four guys, the ones with the lights, and we're gonna put them into this wall that has the 4 slots. The way I like to glue these things is I just put wherever there's bare wood, little slab of glue, and then this is on. Same thing. see the excess glue there. We'll just get our little brush, put some water, across our napkin here. And we'll do the last two. Now with those 4 walls done, we'll quickly go back and clean up our excess glue. My brush is still wet, so it's just a quick little pass by, and that's done. Remember to rinse your brush after because you don't want that glue to stick. Okay, and now we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna get the black ones, and we're gonna put a little bit of glue, and we're gonna put them in this wall. While that's drying, now we'll come over here. We're gonna kind of jump in the instructions, but like I said, I've already built this, so we're gonna go ahead and jump ahead and build in these 2 pillars right now. So we're gonna get these two guys, and these 2 guys. We're just gonna put 1 small speck of glue on this one. On the one that's extended, just put a straight line. 1 straight line of glue. Then you're gonna get the one with the flat end, put them together, push it all the way down, and then rim it and install it. And now we're gonna give that all a few minutes to dry up before we start putting down the walls. And we'll get back into the 2nd floor and the roof. Alright, it's been a few minutes and the windows look like they're completely dry. If I bring this one up, you can't even see where the glue was, and this isn't going anywhere. So let's actually assemble the garage now. So this is the more of the messier side, I guess. So pop our glue up. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna put glue pretty much all this line and the outer holes here. Now mind you, as soon as you press the wall down, the glue's gonna press through, so make sure you're using a mat or you're on some sort of surface that you won't care if glue gets on it. The reason I put so much glue is I like to push the wall down. As you can see, there isn't a lot of excess glue that popped through, but if we were to flip this guy over, we have a decent amount. So I'll put the napkin. So we'll do the same thing over here, but on this guy, we don't have the, how do you say, the slots. So what you gotta do is put a little bit of glue on the bare wood, here and here. And then put some here in the hole. And then this wall here is gonna have a slot. He slots in. Brush and clean the excess on the corners, on the walls. That's it, guys. Pretty much the garage is built. Now you just drop in your doors and you're ready for your roof load. We'll put this to the side right here, and then let's build the shelving unit. So I'm gonna take these 2 guys and we're gonna pop out your shelves. Run some glue across one side of them. You can do both sides just at the same time. Pretty much, you're gonna do the same thing. So Back side facing up. We're gonna slot in the 3 shelves. And I like to put it down. Just line up the shelves. And then we'll fall together. Just to go through. And we can set this guy to the side. Now, we can move this whole build to the side. I don't glue this down, but you can glue this into here. I leave mine loose so I can take it out. But I don't usually play with the doors open anyways. I'm going to have the doors closed when I play because I'm going to use this terrain mostly for Necromunda or for kill team. So since I'm going to have the door closed, it doesn't really matter if I glue it down. I'm just, so it doesn't like, you know. But yeah, we're going to put the stuff in here. We'll put the doors on and we'll put it to the side so we can build the roof. Alright, we got the sheet for the rooftop now. Let's pop everything on and get this one going. And this guy's gonna grab onto this guy, like so. Flop. Just like that. So we're gonna flop him down. All forward. And then we'll set this guy to the side. And then now we're gonna get the board. This guy here. We're going to do it with the wood side facing in, and we're just going to put some glue across the bottom here. And set these 2 parts. And across the back. Now, oopsie. We'll get this guy. Don't do what I just did. I'm gonna put some glue over here. Now the roof is pretty much put together, at least the main part of it, we'll do the AC unit. So for the AC unit, we need this guy, this guy, this guy. So first we'll put some glue in this slot. Just set this guy there, while that guy's sitting there with this part facing back, because he's gonna slot into there, into this hole. We're gonna put some across this little line. Almost done. Now we'll do the side parts of the AC, which is these bad boys. We'll just put some glue in here and a little dollop on this side. Slide it into the hole in the bottom. Right, now we'll do the canisters. So these guys are kind of the same way. We'll put on this guy here. Put a little bit of glue here and here. We'll do the same thing to the other one. Here, and then we'll assemble this This goes on this side. Now if you put some glue on this right here, and this guy sits across the top. Go right into this little hole right here. Now, on this guy, since it is the inside of the roof, you gotta be careful because you don't want to let it go on the inside. You could just use our wet napkin, just wipe it down. It's still not dry if not I completely flip it over and show you, but yeah, just don't want to have a lot of glue. So now we're gonna do the actual awning, which is the cool part. Before I do that, let me dress this up. Now we'll do the awning. So the awning is actually quite simple. We'll do this part first. So I'm literally just going to put glue right here. I am simply going to drop, move them side to side so it gets glue on each one, and then I'm going to simply just drop it on there. I'm going to drop it with the gray side facing in. Then we're going to get the small one. I'm going to do the same thing with the gray side facing out. This guy just kind of pops right into them. Remove the excess glue. And then I'm going to do the same thing here. It's done. Now I'm not going to set this on the garage just yet, but I will show you my other one that I had built so you can see what it'll look like all together. Alright, so this is the actual garage all put together. As you can see, I got the doors in, the roof's on, the roof comes off. Just pop it off. Like I said, I don't have my stuff glued down, but it's there. The doors simply slide up. You can take them off, or they slide in, and the roof just snaps in. And just like that, you could be done with this build, and you could use this already as an MDF terrain piece. It'll work perfect for any game of, like I said, Necromunda, Kill Team, Warhammer, Infinity, pretty much any tabletop minigame. This will be great in a futuristic setting, possibly even D&D if you're running some Cyberpunk campaign. But if you want to take this one step further and go to the chop shop, we're going to assemble that middle floor plan to have the full chop shop from Warsenal. And let's get on that. Okay, so this is the final MDF sheet, and we're gonna just pop out all the stuff for the additional floor. I actually haven't built this one before, but it doesn't seem too complicated, so we're just gonna wing it. So this floor has a lot of windows, so we'll put all the windows on first. So I'm pretty sure that on this guy, goes along with the lights. So this one here. this guy is gonna be this wall. It's gonna go here. So this way you're gonna have the big pegs. So ipso facto, put the one with the big pegs. And for our last wall, this guy. That's you. And that's where this guy goes. Peg facing down, so it's here. All right. Now the AC unit, when I look in the picture, it's on this wall and it's here. So I'm assuming one goes here and one goes on the inside here. So you can have the full AC unit. So we'll just glue those guys on now too. Just need my little poker tool because I can see that the unit has a couple of little thingies in it. So if we look at the unit, this looks like the inside. This, I'm guessing, is the outside. So we will just gonna send it. Put some glue here. And we're gonna glue this sucker. So this is the inside. Right here to this. We use the windle to help line this up. Flip that bad boy over. That guy's like that. Well, that guy's drying up. I'm guessing we could just start going in some of these walls. So we'll go in this guy. This guy is gonna have these two pegs, so we're gonna go here. And then this is my back wall. And that's when you notice that you did something wrong. Need everything else to dry. So I know this is this guy here. Okay, here we go. Now we'll put this one down. I gotta put this one first. This is the downside to not having instructions. So as you can see, having the instructions, obviously having put them together, having put the other sets together once, kind of knew what I was doing was a lot easier. This one was more kind of figure it out as I went, but for the most part, it's all put together now. I just gotta let it really dry up. And at the end of the day, this is, you know, for Necromunda, so not too big a deal. This guy slides in, looks like right here, and here's the door. And then the last thing I'm missing is this guy. This guy, I believe, has to be literally the last step because it just kind of sits on that like that. Probably reinforces all that together. Okay guys, and just like that, the chop shop is done. We could put our doors in. This is the one that goes here. I'll put this guy on now. This guy goes here. And then there it is, all put together. You get your garage. You take your garage, pop the top off, pop in. You will wait to build yours till your walls are all dry, but this guy goes here. This guy goes here, and bam. Now you have the full garage, the full chop shop, all assembled, all put together. And, you know, these pieces, like I said, are great for Necromunda and Kill Team and big Warhammer 40K. I'm gonna show you some of my other sets that I have so you can see the ones that I have at least. But that's pretty much how you put this guy together. That last floor we did it all on whim, but you know, it goes together, comes apart pretty easy. There you guys go. Here's the full chop shop all put together, all 3 floors. So if you take the roof off, you can see, there you have the interior. And you can pop this guy off. Throw just the roof on. And like I said, now you have the garage. So very modular, very easy to use, and very cool. So these are some of the buildings that I've put together. The chop shop that we just built together, the garage that I put together not too long ago, and the stairwell, which also comes apart. You can take off the roof, you can take off the middle section. It's all painted on the inside. And you could open this door and eventually replace this door to get add-ons to add on terrain because it's all modular. So this is just some of the stuff I have. The rest of it, I have it at a friend's house because we were playing Necromunda. But so you get an idea of how cool this terrain looks, you know, with on the table. Just because it's already printed, it's super easy to put together somewhat. Not that hard with the instructions. And you could bust it out within an hour after breaking it, you know, opening the packs. At least an hour to put it together, and you could go play. So, you know, with some dry time, that's more than enough, and you have some pretty cool looking terrain ready to rock and roll out of the box, out of the packaging. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial on how to put together the Siguan Chop Shop from Warsenal. Please stay on the lookout for more videos coming soon. Please like and subscribe. And thank you for watching Six-Sided Paradise. I'm George. Peace out.